it's dedication at this time. It's crunch time, and deep down in your heart, it's really dedication, and it's mind over everything.
Knew I was standing out when I felt lonely in the crowd.
Back iron. 2-on-1, 3-on-1 the other way. Carter lays it up and in.
Hey, Jamik.
What's up? What's up?
How you feeling? How you living?
Chilling. Know me.
Introducing like you, the state champion. That's how you
Yeah,
feeling?
come on, y'all know what it is. Everybody know what it is.
Right. So we're just gonna hop into it, right? So, how's life after high school? How is it?
Now wise, I actually moved down south to Tennessee, so
Okay.
it's just more or less of a getting away and changing environments.
Okay, that's good. That's what's up. I heard you mention changing environment. How's your environment like been between both Poughkeepsie and moving down south now?
I personally feel as though I'm used to upping and running because I'm obviously from New York, and that's obviously what you know New York as, and just moving fast at a fast pace. Down here, I think life is more or less slower, but I can say as a person, I matured better, and I'm actually back in shape now, and it's just so much more opportunities I feel like down here for
Mhm.
me wise, for as a person like me. So I think the difference is for me, it's a better difference, but for everybody, I don't know because some people wouldn't like the slow pace, and the environment wise, the politics going on outside because I'm down south.
Right.
I don't like getting into, but yeah, I think that the biggest difference part is just like the pace of life in general.
Right. Well, have you been like like how's school? Are you still in school?
Um, Actually, right now I'm still attending Brockport. I'm gonna be real. I actually slipped a little, but I'm actually on pace right now with getting back because I actually not gonna lie, I had to get my stuff together. Like, but now I'm back
It's
actually still
okay.
attending
We
Brockport,
all
and I'm
have that.
actually
It's okay.
yeah, I'm right now. I'm actually in the motion of about to transfer. Now that I'm back in shape to get back on the basketball court, so we just seeing where that's going to lead to.
Okay. So of course, like as you and I and the whole world knows, COVID has hit, and it has affect not only you and myself, but our students as well, and
Hmm.
in both Poughkeepsie and sorry, in both Poughkeepsie Middle and High School. So, can you tell me a little bit about your experience in both the Poughkeepsie Middle School and High School?
Um, Being new to Poughkeepsie in eighth grade, I didn't know how it was gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Like just meeting new people, and then it's like you meeting new people here, and then the following year you're going to that next level where you got to meet all the older people. But I think where I grew up at, I grew a great bond with everybody around me,
Mm-hmm.
and it was more or less that transaction felt like nothing because in eighth grade, everybody came to me for sports, and they just knew I was like the adults knew I was a good kid, and they knew I was on top of my grades at the time, and like so they was all around me, so I had all the support. So that transaction was actually nothing. But I can say for like students making that transaction, it's not
The transition.
that. Yeah, that transition. I said transaction. Damn, that's that like that for real though. Like the students making that transition, it's not as bad as people make it seem.
Mhm.
It's really how you make it. I feel.
Right. Life is all about what you make it. And being with that, we're gonna end actually with that. If you could leave the current class of 2025 Poughkeepsie High School, what would it be? What a word of advice.
I would say stay focused, and I say that on the edge of in Poughkeepsie or just anywhere in life, it's distractions, and it's easy to fall off. So if you just stay focused and know what your goal is, you can obviously accomplish everything you want.
Right, that's true. However, like during because right now many students, they're having a hard time academically.
Mhm.
Just finding that motivation and just that drive
Yeah,
because of COVID, because like, many families just or just I should say many students,
and and not to
they don't like the virtual learning. But
and not to really like cut you off on that. It's like with COVID going on, I could really say, like, down to myself, like, as I said earlier, I slipped off because of COVID. It's like you don't have nobody sitting around you telling you go on that computer. Like, it's not you got to go sit in the classroom. I know me personally, I'd rather be in front of my teacher regardless.
Right.
It's hard. So I feel as though personally, we have in Poughkeepsie in general, I think we need to support the youngers a little bit more because like at this time right now during COVID, they need us older people and
Right.
people older than me because they obviously don't feel like doing the work, but they need to do the work because that's just going to make Poughkeepsie like little graduation class keep going down and down and down.
Right. It's going to decrease. So, with this being said, now, what would be your word of advice to the current students who are facing just to the current students who are having a hard time academically because of
I,
COVID?
I personally would say for them, it's dedication at this time. It's crunch time, and deep down in your heart, it's really dedication, and it's mind over everything. If you want it to get done, it's gonna get done. Like I know how it is, and I don't mean to just keep tagging myself into it, but I know how it is to be at your best, and I know how it is to be at your worst. And just knowing that your mind, if you tell yourself you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it, type thing. So
Right.
it's just more or less dedication. I think that would be my word.
That's a great word. And keep tagging yourself because life experience is the best teacher. How would I know
Yeah,
what? Right. How would I know what you're going through if I'm not hearing it from you? You know.
yeah,
So you know. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out to have this conversation with me. I
problem.
appreciate it. I wish you nothing but the best along your journey.
Thank you.
And I'll see you soon, BBs.
All right, I see you.
My current Poughkeepsie middle and high school students, if you're watching this, don't give up. If you're watching this, breathe and remember that you have support. I need to remind you that it's not easy. It takes a village. It takes one to raise one. But you have us to support you. All right? Push through. You're almost there.
Diamonds in my dial, I'm on the rise, been climbing for a while. I remember how I ate that for child. I ain't have a dollar when I touched the tile. I was so hungry, I forgot to wipe my mouth. Knew I would stand out when I felt lonely in the crowd. When that price changed, when my life changed.